Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. You know I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get right into the video. Of course, everybody knows that healing from trauma can be so hard, right? It can be so difficult because you have to analyze what you've been through, how you're feeling, how you felt when it happened, how you feel after it happened, and where's your mental at, right? It's never, ever easy to analyze your mental after you experience something so traumatic that you have been shifted deep down inside. When something shifts you deep down inside, it really changes your aura. It changes who you are as a person. It changes how you view things and view people, especially when it comes to trust, right? So I'm gonna tell you how I healed from trauma and the things that helped me understand that how people treat you does not define your value. Stay tuned. First thing foremost, you have to get to know yourself all over again. You have to get to a phase in your life where you make yourself a priority and understand that nothing compares to you. And what I mean by that is redefining your self-worth, okay? Why do you feel the need to be burdened down and depressed by what somebody said to you or what somebody did to you? Ultimately, you have the final say. You have authority over your life and you have authority to control your feelings and how people make you feel. So, always try to understand that. Remember that no matter what people do or say, it doesn't define you. What defines you is how you react, because it doesn't matter what took place. What matters is how you reacted, because guess what? Now the roles have reversed. Now people are gonna always remember you for how you reacted and what you said and what you did, and they definitely are gonna try to hold it over your head. And the thing about that is it could be so petty, but at the end of the day it's so valid, because people will always remember you for how you made them feel. They won't remember you for nothing else. They will always remember you for how you made them feel. You could be so successful in life. You could be driving the fanciest car, got the nicest house, and out here really making a difference in the world. And the slightest thing that occurs, everybody will always forget that. But they will never forget how you reacted, what you said, and how you made them feel. And it applies to you as well, because it's the same thing. You will never forget the person that betrayed you the most in your life. You will never forget that person. No matter how many times they apologize, you will always remind them of what they did and what they said and how they said it that broke you to pieces, even when you get through your healing journey. And so when it's all said and done, in order to heal from trauma like that, you have to analyze it and say, okay, listen, yes, this person hurt me to my core. Yes, this person disappointed me. But at the end of the day, I am going to react with grace. I'm going to react with dignity. I am going to redefine myself and my self-worth. And I'm going to keep it moving. You have to really redefine yourself and understand your power, the power that you hold as an individual. When you open your mouth, when you walk into a room, you're powerful. You're powerful, and you have to really understand how to make that work for you. It doesn't matter if it's family or friends or strangers, co-workers. Once you redefine yourself and get to know yourself on a different level, apart from the trauma that you've experienced, then you will definitely understand, like, look, There's nobody like me, okay? And when I open my mouth, people listen. And when I open my mouth, people respect me for the things that I say. And when people see me and how I carry myself, people respect me. That is power. That is your aura. That is your essence. That is your character. And once you tap into that and truly understand that there's nothing that can move you, there's nothing somebody could say or do to really get under your skin unless you want them to, then you will be in your power. Try to find some type of activity that centers you as a person. Either yoga, Pilates, meditation is my favorite. Meditation worked for me. Getting close to your religion or indulging in a new religion, a spiritual journey, new belief systems, just redeveloping yourself in a manner of which you can only go up. You're upgrading. You're upgrading mentally. You're upgrading spiritually. You're upgrading emotionally. You're upgrading physically. Take care of yourself. Change your diet. Exercise if you have to. But those things really do definitely help for the better of getting over trauma, because now you're really zoned in and tapped in to bettering yourself and protecting yourself, mind, body, and soul. Once you are tapped in like that, you will be very aware of your environment. You will be very aware of the type of people, the type of energy that you want to entertain or be around. You will be very aware of the type of things that you listen to, the type of food you eat, and you will understand that all of that feeds into your soul. All of that allows you to be easily distracted at times and be easily affected at times, and you want to become powerful and strong, right? So you're going to truly zone in. Whichever activity you choose, zone into it 100%, and you will definitely become a monster, okay? It won't be so easy for people to affect you or get underneath your skin. And it's not necessarily that you want to be cold, it's just you want to exhibit emotional intelligence, and that is the only way you could come about emotional intelligence. Something that really, really, really works for me is understanding when and how to listen to my heart. Your heart is something that is connected to your intuition, especially as a woman. That's why they say a woman's intuition is very strong and it's never off, okay? Think of the word heart and the way it's spelled, right? You have I'm going to spell it right here, Heart, okay? You have the word air in the middle of heart, which means listen. Learn to listen to your heart always, okay? Your heart will never steer you wrong. Your heart will definitely guide you. And I know you're saying, and I know you're probably thinking like, well, my heart got me in the position that I'm in now, brokenhearted. But yes, before you were a broken person though, and you were not in tune with yourself, and you didn't know how to listen to your heart. You didn't know how to follow your intuition. So now you do, and you are going to learn how to listen to your heart more keenly, okay? And avoid certain situations that you've already been through. And so when I've learned how to tap in and listen to my intuition, listen to my heart, it became so much easier to get over the trauma that I experienced. Because then I realized that now I'm a whole different woman. I'm a woman that is very zoned in, very focused, very powerful, very at peace. All because I took the time to listen to my heart and understand that I am no longer that woman that I once used to be. I am no longer that woman that just leaped first without analyzing my environment, without analyzing the actions of people, without understanding the type of people that I was having myself around. Now, oh, you come with a certain off energy, I'm zoned in. I'll know from a mile away, okay? And I'll know exactly what to say to you and how to move. And that's another thing. You have to know how to move accordingly with people after you get over your trauma. Move accordingly. It has nothing to do with how much they mean to you or the type of friendship you have or the type of relationship you have. Learn that everybody is different. Everybody operates different. And it doesn't matter how much you care about them or how much they care about you. They're going to move how they want to move, and you have to adjust to that. You have to move accordingly. And if you want to keep a common ground relationship, a solid relationship with them, you have to know how to move. And the only way you're going to learn how to move is to tap into your intuition. The best part of you, your intuition. And this might be corny, but think of it too. The word hear is in heart. Hear, hear. So sometimes your heart definitely speaks to you, and it's a God-given gift. You are given a heart for various reasons: to love, to stay healthy. Your heart is connected to everything in your body. It's connected to your soul. It's connected to your emotions, your mental, everything, right? Your sight, your vision. And that's another thing. Your vision is very important. How are you going to move forward if you don't know what to look for? If you don't know what signs to look for to avoid trauma all over again? You have to recognize the red flags. You have to recognize the signs. You have to recognize what to look for in a person so that you could avoid going through the healing process all over again. Because trust me when I tell you, the healing process is not a joke, okay? It's like you're breaking yourself down to build yourself back up all over again. Every single time. And who has time for that? Nobody wants to continue to be in a broken state of mind with a broken heart and just work off of a broken spirit. It is the worst feeling in the world, and it's the hardest thing to do. I don't care what anybody says. It is. And nobody has time for that. So in order to truly move on, you need to redevelop a vision for yourself. How do you see yourself in 5 years? What type of person do you want to be? Do you want to be vulnerable? Do you want to be seen as kind but weak? Because you know people will take your kindness for weakness. Do you want to be a serious individual where you always have a poker face and nobody wants to be around you? Like, you have to consider all these things. What is your vision for your life moving forward? Who do you want to be? How do you want to be treated? Things of that nature. Now, I see myself in the limelight and I move accordingly. I don't care if anybody wants to say, oh, she's stuck up. Oh, she thinks she's all that. Oh, she thinks she's somebody. Listen, I don't care what you want to say. I am holding myself to the maximum potential and the highest standard. I don't care what you think, because you're just a person and your opinion doesn't matter. You don't come home with me at night. You're not feeding me. And you're not paying my bills. You're not there when I need you. You're not there when my back is against the wall. When I look up and I wake up every morning, it's just me. And I have to answer to every decision I make and everything I do in life. Last but not least, you want to hold yourself accountable. I mean, yes, you could always look back and say, okay, this person didn't have to do me like that. This person didn't have to treat me like that. Yeah, but at the same time, people could only do to you what you allow them to do to you. And that is something that I had to learn the hard way, okay? People can only ill-treat you if you allow it. People can only disrespect you if you allow it. People can only offend you and get underneath your skin if you allow it. So therefore, when are you going to put your foot down, and when are you going to accept the fact that you allowed certain people to hurt you? And once you decide that they can no longer do that, and they can no longer blind step you, and they can no longer toy with your emotions, then that's when it ends. That's when your trauma ends. That's when you are no longer in this funk of, okay, I forgave them, but they're still doing it. No, absolutely not. You're gonna forgive them, and you're gonna set boundaries, and you're gonna understand that, okay, they try it, that's it, it's a wrap. And stand on business, okay? Stand on it. It doesn't matter who it is. Stand on business. You protect your feelings. You guard your heart. And you steer the direction that you want to go in your day-to-day. Don't let anybody think that they have the power to affect your emotions throughout the day. You want to wake up tomorrow and tell yourself, okay, I'm going to have a great day. Nobody's going to spoil my day, and stand on business. And I don't care if it's your child. Stand on business. You have to get serious about you. That is the only way you're going to heal from trauma and get over it and never go through it again. And before I go, understand I'm no doctor, but as a woman that has been through some things in life, that still has her head on straight. I mean, according to the things that I've been through, I should be strung out on drugs. I should have gave up on life. I should have had no, what's the word? No hope left towards life, okay? And I am sitting here in my right mind, very healthy, never ever ever drink, never ever smoke, nothing. Telling you that these are the ways to get over trauma. And I just want to say this. You want to pick and choose your battles, okay? Not everything deserves an answer. It may feel like you are boiling inside, and you definitely have to address the issue, but take it from me when I tell you that sometimes silence is power. Sometimes ignoring somebody, walking away from a situation, or just letting a situation play out by itself without you attacking it, without you addressing it, is the best thing you could ever do for you and your mental. Always, always, always protect your mental. I can't stress that enough. Your mental comes first out of everything else. Because if your mind is not right, then of course your heart is not going to be right. And then your body is going to follow. Everything is aligned. Everything is aligned. Understand. Get to know that there's something called 7 chakras. And once you learn how to control your 7 chakras and keep them aligned, then you'll understand what I'm trying to explain to you. Never allow anything to throw off your energy. Your energy is so essential. So essential to you living, to you breathing, to you waking up each day. Okay? I truly want you guys to understand that yes, trauma sucks, and it makes you feel like you're suffocating deep down inside, and it's never ending, but I promise you, it is. Once you tackle it head on and stop running from it, stop avoiding it, stop thinking that, okay, as time goes on and I ignore it, ignore the pain, it's just gonna go away. No, it's not gonna go away. Don't ignore the pain anymore. Address it. Re-understand your value, your self-worth. Reevaluate all of that. Okay? Remember what you went through. Don't try to forget. Remember. Because guess what? Those memories are going to help you move forward and avoid it happening to you again. Don't try to walk over your feelings. Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to become a cold person. None of that stuff. Just attack it head on. Deal with it. And you'll be so surprised to see that you overcame it just like that. And you're ready to move on with your life like it never happened. With that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, okay? And I promise you I'm gonna be more consistent. Yeah, just continue on this journey with me, loves.